The cult of the cursed Coven. In the shadows of a small, unsuspecting town, a sinister group operated under the guise of normalcy. They called themselves the Coven of the Eternal Shadow, a cult deeply entrenched in dark magic, trafficking, and manipulation. Their leader, a Capricorn male known only as Dwayne, was a mastermind of deception. Alongside him was his right hand, a Capricorn female named Zandy, whose cold ambition knew no bounds. The White Tesla and the Drug Ring. The group's operations were vast, but one of their most notorious ventures involved a White Tesla, driven by a mysterious woman whose identity remained hidden. This woman was the key to their drug trafficking ring, using the car to transport illegal substances across state lines. The Tesla became a symbol of their power and their curse. Rumors swirled that the car was enchanted, its sleek exterior hiding a dark energy that brought misfortune to anyone who crossed its path. The Scorpio females and the jail connection. At the heart of the Coven's dark magic was a Scorpio female, currently incarcerated. Known only as Freddy, short for Frederick, she was the Coven's spiritual anchor, conducting Santería rituals from behind bars. Using smuggled offerings and forbidden chants, she invoked the Orishas deities of the Santería tradition to cast spells and manipulate the outside world. Her cellmate, another Scorpio female, was a mail carrier in her former life, now using her connections to deliver cryptic messages and cursed objects to the Coven's members, the neighbors and the male woman. The Coven's influence extended beyond their inner circle. A Scorpio neighbor, deeply entangled in their web, acted as a lookout and informant. This neighbor was connected to the male woman who unknowingly delivered packages laced with dark magic to unsuspecting victims. The male woman's involvement was minimal, but her connection to the Coven made her a target for their enemies. The soul bargain. The Coven's power came at a cost. Each member had sold their soul to the devil in exchange for wealth, influence, and protection. Dee and Howard, two of the Coven's most loyal followers, were the first to make the pact. Their loyalty was unwavering, but their souls were forever tainted. The Coven's rituals often involved invoking dark entities, and their spells were known to cause heart attacks in their enemies, leaving no trace of foul play. The Taurus and the Gray Nissan. Among the Coven's members was a Taurus woman, whose calm demeanor masked a ruthless ambition. She owned a Gray Nissan, a car she used to transport cursed objects and conduct her own dark rituals. Her child, a young girl, was often seen in the car, unaware of the sinister activities her mother was involved in. The Taurus woman's connection to the Coven ran deep, and her loyalty was unquestionable. The Dark Tarot Reader. Every Tuesday, the Coven gathered for their weekly rituals, led by a Dark Tarot Reader named Brady. Brady's readings were infamous for their accuracy and their ability to predict misfortune. Using a deck of cursed tarot cards, he guided the Coven's actions, ensuring their enemies fell one by one. His readings were so powerful that even the Coven feared his predictions. The curse of the Coven. Despite their power, the Coven's actions had not gone unnoticed. A collective of individuals, guided by ancient roots and psychic forces, had begun to uncover their secrets. This collective, led by an ascended master, was determined to bring the Coven to justice. As the Coven's dark magic began to backfire, their curses turned inward, causing chaos and destruction among their ranks. The fall of the Coven. The Coven's downfall began with the Capricorn male, Dwayne, who suffered a sudden heart attack after attempting to cast a spell on the collective. The Scorpio female in jail, Freddy, found her Santería rituals failing, as the Orishas she invoked turned against her. The White Tesla was found abandoned, its once pristine exterior now covered in cryptic symbols and warnings. As the collective's power grew, the Coven's members began to turn on each other. Zandy and Brady accused each other of betrayal, while Dee and Howard attempted to flee, only to be caught in a web of their own curses. The Taurus woman and her child disappeared, leaving behind the Gray Nissan and a trail of unanswered questions. The final revelation. In the end, the Coven of the Eternal Shadow was exposed, their dark secrets laid bare for the world to see. The collective, guided by divine intervention and ancient wisdom, had triumphed over the forces of darkness. The Coven's members, once feared and powerful, were now nothing more than a cautionary tale, a reminder of the dangers of selling one's soul for power. Key characters and their roles. Dwayne Capricorn male, leader of the Coven, mastermind of their operations. Zandy Capricorn female, Dwayne's right hand, cold and ambitious. Frederick Scorpio female, incarcerated spiritual anchor, conducts Santeria rituals. Brady Dark Tarot Reader, leads Tuesday rituals, predicts misfortune. Deanne Howard, loyal followers who sold their souls. Taurus Woman, owns the gray Nissan, involved in dark rituals. White Tesla Woman, key figure in drug trafficking. Scorpio Neighbor and Male Woman, informants and messengers for the Coven. Santeria Elements, Orishas, deities invoked in Santeria rituals, such as Elegua the Trickster, Ash Goddess of Love, and Yemaya Goddess of the Sea. Offerings, items like candles, fruits, and animal sacrifices used in rituals. Curses, spells cast to harm enemies, often involving dark magic and soul bargains.